Hi everyone, I am Alexandra Bello. Welcome to Flow Film Festival and Market Interview Series. Today I am speaking to Maryam Khodabakhsh. She is the director and writer for the short film World Cup. How are you doing? Welcome.
Thank you so much. I hope you're staying safe and healthy in these days.
Yes. So
thank you for having me.
Yes, of course. I wanted you to introduce yourself to the audience and tell us a little bit about your background in film and a little bit about the movie.
Thank you. I'm Maryam Khodabakhsh, director and screenwriter of World Cup short movie, and I'm also editor of this movie. And my film is a story about the life of a couple who want to immigrate to another country and as refugees. And on the day of their immigration, a secret is revealed between them that they are hesitant to leave.
Very nice, very nice. Okay, so can you tell me what inspired this film? I know you were telling me previous to the interview a little bit about how the characters were reflecting your mood, you know, with the situation in Iran. So could you enlighten the audience a little bit about what to expect when they watch World Cup?
This film expresses my mood at the moment of my country situation, a state of sickness or uncertainty. Every character in this movie is in my mind, and they are fight together, they struggle together, and I create this movie to show it to other people to understand us, to understand our situation, to seek for sympathy from them, and just this.
Very nice. Very nice. Well, I want to congratulate you for putting such a beautiful film together. It's very easy to watch. I like how you made all the scenes flow into each other, you know, kind of like a sequential film. And that's always very enjoyable when you don't have so many cuts and so many camera jumps. You just have something that just flows in real time. And that's always very enjoyable.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Now, can you tell me a little bit about what inspires you to be a filmmaker and what kind of advice you have for other women like you in your similar situation?
Yeah, I love movies, watching movie when I was a kid, and I started writing at the age of 6 years old, and I didn't know how to read and write. And I painted the stories. And after that, right now I draw a storyboard like that moment. And at the age of 14, I started to write 2 short novels, and after that I wanted to enroll in some cinema courses, but my father didn't allow me to do that. And after that I decided to not write or watch movie for 7 years, and I started to learn computer engineering, and I graduated from computer engineering. And I think you know, what was your last question?
Well, it was a little bit about that and some advice for women out there that want to film, that want to direct, that want to write, and they might have limitations due to the countries that they're in?
I want to tell them, please don't stop and do whatever you want, and stick to your aim and conquer it and be successful at your everything that you love, and never quit and give up so easily, because filmmaking is really difficult for everyone, and it's not an easy way at all. And when you started it and involved with it, and can understand that it's really difficult, but it's, if you love something, if you love it, you never give up at all. And I hope other people, other women be good and safe in this way.
Very important, very important. So it is, did I hear when you were talking about your father not wanting you to become a filmmaker?
Yes, yes.
So I did hear it correctly. And so you went the computer, the programming route, and then eventually you got into filming.
Yes, exactly. And it helped me a lot. I learned how to edit films, how to design posters and everything that is related to computer. And it helped me very much. But in that 7 years, I promised myself that never write, never read about cinema or watch movie. That was really tough time for me at first time. But right now I'm really satisfied for that. And I started filmmaking from first, and right now I create my first professional movie.
So this is your first professionally shot short film.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
And what were the challenges behind it?
I'm sorry, pardon me.
What were the challenges behind it?
It was really great. Really, I love create movies. Before that, I've created 6 movies before. I think that is not that wasn't professional at all, but it was my first experience, and I love that. It was really scary at first time because we started filming this movie a year ago, last year, and it was really scary for me because it was coronavirus, and I was really worried about my crew, and I wanted them to be safe. Please be careful in this project. And thanks God, thankfully, it was a really great experience, but it was difficult as well. But it was good, just good. I love that.
Very nice, very nice. Well, I am happy that you had an opportunity to create while you were, confined in the coronavirus, during the coronavirus pandemic, and that you were able to bring some dreams, to fruition.
Yes.
Make some dreams of yours come
like
true.
Relief. Yeah,
Yes.
thank you. It's kind of relief for me.
Yes, it's very admirable what you were telling me before the interview about how you used to write stories visually, because visually it's one of our first languages. Visual language is one of our first languages, and we have it's so innate to us. You know what I mean? Because in fact, the way that you teach a child what everything is with words, it's with a visual dictionary or with a Pictionary, where you show them a little picture and you say, this is called an airplane, and then you show them what it looks like, and then you show them in different languages, but it's always tied to that visual aspect of things.
Yes. Exactly.
So
And I wanted to create my movie World Cup. I painted all of them, and when I was in there, I had exactly I didn't know exactly what I want to filmmaking, and I have all of them. I keep them.
but you know, when you are a visual director and when you have the ability to communicate, to properly communicate visually, you are doing your job in film. So that is a great way of starting. And the fact that you draw
Yeah,
storyboards, it's gonna keep you
yeah,
very
like,
focused on the shots that you need and the shots that you need to get. And it's going to clearly communicate your vision to your director of photography or to the rest of your crew, which is why storyboards are so important.
yes, exactly. It's really important, especially for people who want to start creating their first movie.
Yes, yes, very important. And what else would you say is involved in directing, in good directing?
Um, I think you should know exactly what you want. Many directors, I think, don't. I think don't know exactly what they want to create, and I mean amateur directors, not others. And you should have a good relationship with all your crew, and it's really important to make a positive energy and inject it in your project, and it's really useful for everyone.
Yes. And you know, directing is about working with people. It's about
Yes,
communication. It's about clear
yeah.
communication. You're an efficient director when you can clearly communicate with everyone. So that's very important. Now, can you tell us a little bit about where you are located and what are the situations around you?
Um, what do you mean about situation?
Are you right? Are you currently in Iran right now or no?
Oh yeah, yeah, I live in Iran,
Uh-huh.
and
Yes, this film is reflecting a
um,
little bit about, right? It's you were telling me that this film is reflecting a little bit about the immigration and how some people
yes.
feel. So can you tell me, not from the film's perspective, but from the real life perspective, what's going on a little bit?
You know, in Iran, we struggle many problems recently, and as you know, and many of our people wanted to immigrant suddenly after that catastrophe that happened to Iranian people. And I think we have to stay here to movie makers should be here to create movies and help other people via their words. You know, our career is related to this country, so we have to create movies for our countries and reflect their problem and make and seek for solution for that, and um, ask people some questions that never think about that. It's our mission to create movies, I think. Um, just this, I think.
Well, that is very important that you are, you know, lending your talent and your dedication to talk about what's going on, and especially to present solutions, because there's nothing about complaining without solutions. There's always there
Yeah,
always should be a solution presented at the end of a problem. And films are that. Film analyze a problem and then explore different avenues to find a solution. So that's awesome. Thank you for doing that. And I want to congratulate you on that as well.
yes, thank you.
You're
And
welcome.
the main character in this movie name called Omid. Omid in Persian language means hope. And you can see that I don't want to say the a story of this movie.
Yes, don't.
But yes, but you can understand many things from Omid and learn many things from him. And like this, I don't want to say about that right now.
Yes, but yeah, when people pay attention to this film, they should know that every character is a mood that you had inside of you, and
Yes,
that they should pay attention to all the characters. And you know, we want to help all the filmmakers that we can, especially the ones that we're featuring here at Flow Film Festival. We want to help you get as far as wide with your message and film as you can, and as we can help. So I hope that a lot of people watch this movie and start following your career. I wish you a very long and successful career ahead of you. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 34 years old.
Amazing. I'm 36 years old, so we're not that far from each other. And it was so funny that I started writing when I was 8.
Yeah.
I've never met anyone that started writing when they were 6. So wow. Yes.
But I paint, not write.
Yeah, but you realized that you were a storyteller from the beginning of your life, especially even before even before you had your neurogenesis happen, which takes place between age 6 and 7, where you have all these neurons die, and then you have new ones be born, and then you start your regular life that you will always remember from 7 years old and forward. So I started writing music when I was 8, and I started writing stories when I was 12.
How good. It's
Yes.
great. Someday.
Yes. So there is nothing like a good story that comes from the heart, that is true to us. And we should never discard stories, even if they sound silly or they just sound like they're not going to make it anywhere. You always want to leave them for later and maybe develop them, or if they are not big enough, you want to include them into something else as a sub story. And then like that, you at least told that story.
Yes, exactly.
Is that what you're doing with all your stories? What are your plans for the next 2 years?
I really one of my wishes is to create my feature movie. I love a short movie as well. It's completely different from each other, but I love create movies. I really enjoy that, and I hope in next year I see myself better than where that I'm here right now.
Very good. Very good. Well, again, I wanna thank you for taking time and coming to talk with me. I am happy that I got to interview you and got to meet you, and I hope to see you at the film festival. I want to invite everyone watching this movie to stay tuned for other, everyone watching this interview, to stay tuned for all the other interviews we're going to be posting on Facebook Watch and IGTV for Flow Film Festival and Market. And I want you to make sure that you look for World Cup. We are featuring a select group of filmmakers for 2021 submission season. And Maryam Khodabakhsh, Maryam Khodabakhsh is one of our featured filmmakers. That means that you should pay attention to her, and you should pay attention to her work, World Cup, and her future work. We always want to welcome all the filmmakers that stop by in a season or two and to keep coming back. So I extend an invitation from, on behalf of the entire team of Flow Film Festival and Market. And we hope to see you every year with your new and latest work.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. All right, everyone. I am Alexandra Bello. Again, this was Flow Film Festival and Market interview series I had with me today Maryam Khodabakhsh.
Yes,
Did I say it right? Okay.
thank you.
Maryam Khodabakhsh, and she was
Yes.
the director and writer for World Cup. Again, go to our IGTV and Facebook Watch to watch these interviews. Bye.
Thank you. Bye. Have
Bye.
a good day.